Hello, and welcome to the 8 Weeks to a Healthier You Challenge. We hope you have been doing well on your journey so far. The topic for week 7 is all about healthy beverages. So let's get started. First of all, before we start talking about healthier beverages, let's talk about why it's important to keep yourself hydrated. Fluids have many important roles in our body. They help to move nutrients and waste through our body. They help to normalize your blood pressure. They help to protect and cushion your joints and organs. They help to control your body temperature, and they reduce the risk of dehydration as well as heat stroke in warmer temperatures. So you may be asking yourself, well, how much fluid do I need to have in one day? There aren't any specific guidelines in terms of how much fluid you should consume in a day. It really ranges between 9 to 12 cups of fluids for adults. Keep in mind that the intake depends on your age, your gender, and level of physical activity. You would need to drink more fluids if you are physically active or if you stay in warm weather. Remember, your fluid intake includes water, milk, as well as tea. What's the best way to keep yourself hydrated? Well, water is the best choice for quenching your thirst. Not only is it calorie-free, but it's also very easy to find. In order to encourage yourself to drink more water, keep a water bottle or a glass by your desk at work. This way you'll tend to drink more because it's right in front of you. Give your water some extra flavor by adding cucumber slices, berries, lemon, lime, apple slices. You can even add mint, ginger, as well as other herbs to flavor your water. And if you'd like, you can even have sparkling water if you miss having pop. Let's spend a little bit of time talking about fruit juices as well. A lot of people have misconceptions and they think that juice is a great alternative to pop. However, juice is also very high in sugar. So we suggest limiting your intake of fruit juices as well as juice-based beverages. Fruit juices labeled as no sugar added still contain a high amount of sugar, which can lead to weight gain. Even if you're juicing fruits at home, they still contain a high amount of sugar. So we suggest eating a piece of fruit instead of drinking juice. Whole fruits have the added benefit of fiber and other nutrients which are not found in juice. The whole fruit will also fill you up much faster and for much longer than a glass of juice will. Also, children do not need to drink juice to be healthy. It is very important to keep yourself well hydrated before, during, as well as after sports or high-intensity exercises. Staying well hydrated while playing sports actually helps you perform your best. Water is usually the best choice. However, if you are sweating a lot or if you're active for more than 45 minutes in a sport which requires moderate or vigorous effort, it is better to have a sports drink, as it will help to replace the sodium lost in the sweat and keep you hydrated. Now let's talk about energy drinks. They often contain a high amount of sugar, caffeine, vitamins, and herbs, and they claim to keep people alert and awake. However, children, adolescents, pregnant, and breastfeeding women should avoid having energy drinks. Also, we do not want you to replace sports drinks or water with energy drinks, and you also do not want to have energy drinks with alcohol. Use healthier ways to stay alert, such as eating healthy, exercising, and getting a sufficient amount of sleep. Oftentimes, we forget about the calories that we're drinking as we absent-mindedly sip on them, making it much harder to lose weight. It's better to eat your calories than to drink them, as fluids actually don't fill us up as much as solid food. You may be surprised to hear that some drinks actually contain as many calories as a whole meal should. Let's go through some examples. If you frequently go to Booster Juice, a smoothie can contain up to 420 calories. If you like going to Starbucks, a venti java chip frappuccino contains 600 calories. And if you like going to Tim Hortons and you order a large French vanilla, it actually contains 430 calories. Instead of these high-calorie drinks, try a cup of 1%, 2%, or skim milk or fortified soy beverages. They're a good source of protein, calcium, as well as vitamin D. It's that time again. Let's look at SMART goals. Remember that SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, as well as timed. A general goal for this week may be to increase your water intake. But let's look at a SMART goal. Here's an example. Starting next week, I will take a water bottle to work and finish 2 refills at work and then another 2 refills while at home in order to increase my water intake. That's all for week 7. We wish you a successful and healthy week ahead.